Welcome back, hunters! I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to Timbergold Expeditions with episode 4 now. So, the previous episode actually got quite a bit done hunting-wise, really. We got the 3 mule deers, the Rocky Mountain elk, and the scores actually not too shabby on that one mule deer and the elk itself. Like, I'm pretty used to the Roosevelt elk scores, so it might be likely that the Rocky Mountains have higher, threshold scores for them. But overall, I think it's been rather decent so far, and that actually has let us work kind of to the area I wanted to. I think what I'll actually do, instead of, give me a chance just to kind of, glass around the lake here, since we do have this here. Yeah, so you don't really see anything around here. So I think I'm going to walk my way back to the river here, and then just keep following it down. Again, for my focus trying to make it more on, the elk and the wolves for this weekend, didn't pan out that way as much as I was hoping it would. So I think all I'm going to do is basically try to get to the river, glass around a bit, and maybe this will just be one of our free weekends of whatever kind of came across our way we went for. I still want to try to get better with the bow and arrow. I mean, at least I did get the lung shot. Although it, again, felt like it was kind of weird for registering. It said it was, but the distance that mule deer still got with it. Maybe I only, nicked the lung, and most of it was stuck in the shoulder? It can be a bit strange. Yeah, we'll get out of all these, birch trees and that, and then once we're by the riverway, we'll probably get a bunch of visibility back, and maybe we'll even get lucky spotting something near it, too. Because again, the waterways are a great way to go through a map and give you some nice visibility into, the heart of it. Pickbean Bay was a great example, and Timbergold Trails here is proving that as well. I am a bit surprised I haven't heard any wolves, but I think the area we're in is a sort of mixed bag of a lot of species. I think next episode what I might do is trying for more wolf and elk is start from this lodge and maybe going up here, because this area, I think, from the distribution map, only really had wolf and elk to it. So, I mean, granted, elk, I'd probably get better chances at the southern map. So maybe that is a couple of weekends I have encompassed right there, where one can be from that lodge and the other from the other lodge. And again, this might just be more of our free roam or our mule deer episodes. Okay, this is where the river is kind of getting grown in a bit. So I don't really see a good spot to cross over the other side here. And yeah, I think it'd be better crossing over somewhere along, and then I'm kind of down to this area more than over here. Although, truthfully, I don't think I've ever actually been much on this side. So it might be better to stick on the side I am. Wait, what side even am I on? Because, it almost looks like I'm on the opposite side according to the large, blown up map. I'm just going to keep along here as we keep going. I don't have anything to go running for, and we have had quite a bit of luck with all the calls and that going through. So it might even be I'll just be able to spot something up ahead while we're going about. But yeah, I do think Timbergold Trail is my favorite map of the Hunter Classic. It's just kind of got that Rocky Mountain hunting feeling that I really dig. It, again, to me, is the quintessential North American hunting map, where when you think of hunting in North America, to me, I always picture, Rocky Mountains, elk, deer, bear. And then the colors are also just gorgeous to have gazing out at, too, as we go about. But we do also have our objectives to try to meet, so we'll see maybe go for a little bit longer, and then I might try to go for a bit of a run. Just try to get us down into better areas. So the bow, I still have 7 shots in that. And I still got 8 shots for the rifle. It does seem like, despite like coming down along here, it's... Oh! I see a bear up there. And actually, is that... I think that was just too cold too. I don't know if it's going up the slope or not. Oh, there it is. Now, it'd be a bit of a long shot, but I might actually try taking it. Okay, I think that was a hit. So we'll... I think I can actually cross here. Yeah, it looks like just up ahead there's... Again, the way to kind of know where you can cross using the mini-map here is look for the areas that almost have like a yellow-greenish pale color to them. That's kind of where it's meant to like be shallow and you can hike across it. The rocks can also be a way to know as well, but they're not always a guarantee. And actually, from this hunt, that's actually a lot of species I've covered now for... Like, what is that? I guess that's about 3 species. The ptarmigan I don't really think I'd cover as, like, its own distinct one, just because of how, like, ptarmigan kind of are. So yeah, at this point, I think I've hunted at least one of every Timbergold species, at least between the Reserve Tour series and the Expedition series now. Now, the grizzlies might be one I'll lump in with the elks, just because of how, like, that one... It all depends on, like, where I go hunting on the map, really. Let's just see about this guy, because I think he flinched with the... Oh, excuse me. He flinched with that shot I took. And that's usually a good sign that you got a hit on him. So, somewhere right along here, he was starting to go upwards. So we might start seeing a trail in just a moment. Oh, yeah, there's a marker. It's hard to see if there's any blood from this distance, though. Oh, no, that's dropping to something else. This might be what we're after. Intestine shot. Okay, so now did he flee over this way, or did he go up the hill? Let's check this one. Okay, so you got hit here. And I think he went to this one here? Or, no, maybe this was where we hit him, and then this is where he's running off too. So the shot was further back than I wanted it to be. He'll still probably go down from it with enough time. But again, I would have preferred to have gotten along, so that way it would have been much quicker. Yeah, and we do have... Okay, well, we had a mule deer track there. Yeah, so now he's going uphill. I will crouch down. I think they'll still cover a fair distance, but just to be safe, because this is now an injured grizzly. I do want to be cautious with that. Let me just take a little look around. Okay, there's another track there. Yeah, so... Oh, there he is. He's already down up there. Let me just make sure. Yeah, I don't see any movement from him, so he's definitely down. There we go. The 300, great caliber rifle to have. I highly recommend picking it up for the Hunter Classic, because it's just going to be a nice, big game, long-range rifle. I think it's one of the rifles that has the most, like, widespread species coverage, too. Oh, he actually basically died right on the trail here. So how do you measure up? Oh, yeah, see, I thought I had it a little more forward than that, but no, that's definitely a poor intestine shot on him. 80 GM. Like, did they increase the values you get now for hunting them? Like, it just seems like every species now is starting to give more. I don't know what it is exactly. Actually, kind of a smaller looking grizzly when we measure him up like this. There we go. Okay, so that's our first animal of this episode down. It did take a little bit of time to catch up to him, but that has brought us further along into the areas I wanted to get to. I think it's kind of rare for a hunt to actually take me going down to where I want to go. All the side tracks actually kind of line up to bring us where I want to go. Most times it's like, I want to go this way. I wind up all the way over here somehow. No? Was that, okay, just a female. Although, there is a chance that she might have a male or two around her, or there might be a buck with her. Well, we did have a mule deer track here, although that's fleeing. So this might be interesting. I'll stick to the trail for now. Just kind of see how this goes. Because I could try following up on the tracks from that one that fled off. But if he was fleeing, there's a good chance it'll take a while before he might calm down. And there was the one that called from up ahead on the hill here. I don't really see any movement right now, though. Okay, yeah, so I'm just gonna keep going along the trail and keep my eyes kind of open and use the free look. Which, again, very nice feature to have in a game like this. I just keep walking one way, take a look out into a direction, just kind of see how that's going. Although, one thing I'm surprised Ooh, my bad. Down? Is that just a female? That's a... Okay, looks like just a herd of does. I think there's 1, 2, and I think there's even... Yeah, there's a third. Oh. And a fourth. Oh. They got a bit spooked, though, so I don't know if... It might be my scent eliminator's worn off. I didn't bring the wind indicator to see, like, which direction things are blowing or that. So it might be possible that it's actually, like, the wind's blowing down to the south and they picked that up. I don't think there's anything else that would have, like, startled them. Although... I do see another little mule deer out there, or a mule buck. Huh. Well, let's see if we can maybe get him, too. Like, I don't think I'll use the rifle on him. Doesn't really look like he's one of the ones that... Okay, I want to guarantee I'll get him. He's one of the ones I think just trying another bow shot for a bit of practice would be good with. Oh, is there something over there, too? Okay, no, it's just how, like, the shadows and the colors were kind of plain. Oh, but... Yeah, looks like we got a few buck. I wonder if I should try setting up the blind, actually. I just... One of my problems is I can't actually tell where the entrance for this thing sort of is. So I don't know if this would, like, scare them off or not. No, I don't think it has. Yeah, so let me just try using this and calling them in. And just so I quickly make sure our scent doesn't give us away. Okay, there we go. Now, I don't... Yeah, see, I do kind of wish you had a symbol kept that kind of gave you a little time display to know how long a centimeter would last for. But we'll see about trying to do a little bit of blind hunting with these two here. The only other lure I have right now with me, I think, is the Rocky Mountain. I didn't bring the any deer scent. Because, again, this weekend I thought was going to be more towards the wolves and the elks, not mule deer. I did kind of set up in a bad spot, but I think that'll be okay. Actually, let me take a look. What does Camo View do for us now using the Hunter Mate here? Yeah, see, I don't understand exactly what that's supposed to show. Oh, there is something moving way out there. Oh, I don't know if that's the same mule or that's a different one that we'd seen from... I don't know where the one that we had seen over there's gone to. It's like, this is the kind of hunting that I don't usually do, because you can never really guarantee you're bringing something in. You can sit here waiting, hoping, and thinking, but it could actually result in that you don't actually have anything, and you're just sitting here in a tent waiting and waiting on nothing. Although, looks like we're getting this, it's paying off this time. Here he's coming in. I don't know if he's the only one, or if we did manage to get another one coming in from over there. But since this is the only one that I'm seeing, like, some visual of... Yeah, there you are. We'll keep trying to bring him in. Yes, I'm going to have to stay standing to actually use the blind at all. He's just behind that little bit of a branch there. You going to come forward for us? Come on. Okay, well, you're going to just hum and haw over there. Okay, I do see him there. He's actually not too bad of one looking either from this far out. We might be able to bring him in too. But we'll have to see. That might... Now, I don't know if they'll actually, like, draw each other in or not, but maybe that call will be helpful. But I know I can get him in closer. I just need him to... Wait, weren't you over there? Maybe you're the same one. Oh god, look, you're just a little stick guy. Like, you can almost mistake him for a low-scoring whitetail with just how the antlers are. They haven't really, like, branched out like you see typically for mule deer. Well, this is one advantage to this kind of hunting that you don't often get too much with, like, stalking an animal, is they can come very close in towards you, and they won't really be any of the wise... Oh. Okay, so there's that one there, and you here. Okay, so you're down. I don't think that scared the other one, though. So I'm just going to go down by just a little bit. And let's see. Because I didn't hear, like, a sprint off like I was expecting for, like, this guy. No, he didn't hear at all. Again, you wouldn't be able to get this with the rifle, that's for sure. Come on in, pal. Ah, God, you're another little, like, stick guy. But if there's enough distance between these ones, I might actually be able to get that third one if it's slowly coming in, too. But as you can see, I've definitely gotten better with my bow aiming skills. That little bit of practice and just remembering to start bringing everything up more, that's exactly my problem. Or that was my problem. See, still a bit far out for wanting to take another shot. So let's just let him come in a bit more. I'm actually going to see if I can just move over one there. That's it, come on in. The grass makes it a little hard to see his main body, but I think if I just give him... I've got her behind... Oh, okay, I've got a group of them now kind of surrounding me. Didn't even scare her. Like, look at how that's where bow hunting... Okay, so she finally went off. But I don't know if that would have scared... possibly that other one. So I'm just going to give it another moment or two. And see. But yeah, we've got two mules down right here. They're not very good scoring in that, but it's still kind of nice just to be able to say we've actually got some ones hunted. I think I'll have to... the problem is just that it takes so much capacity out of your bag. But I think it is worth it to bring the ground line with us. Because I wonder if it actually lists, like, what the scare distance or, like, the spook radius is around it. I know when it came to making the tree stands, if you put one up, I think anything within 100 meters kind of, like, gets startled or is aware of you. See, I don't know if there is another one still to come in or not. I haven't been able to see it since we saw it, like, up by the... Oh! It is coming in. Yeah, I have to say, I think if you guys were looking for, like, me to be more sit and wait kind of style, this would be a prime example of the advantages it offers. It does require you, though, to kind of have animals around you to be able to bring in, but you can see that it is pretty effective for what you get. Oh, she might mess this up, though. Come on, just a little closer in there, bud. That's close enough. And just like that. Okay. Let's exit out of here, collect our ground blind, and go grab these 3 that we were able to get. So the first one is just right over here. Yeah, there you are. Yeah, like, these little guys aren't really worth a picture. Like, 41's actually... I feel like they are giving you more, like, GM now than they used to. It's like I thought these little guys wouldn't... Ooh. Okay, that was a bit of high aiming. It still took them down, but you don't want to rely on spine shots. That's 2. Oh, and that's actually my 100th mule deer I've taken down. And this guy was just back here. He is. Now, this is probably the one I'll take a picture of. Ah, spine again. Okay, so... Yeah, 55. I was aiming too high on the number of these guys. So I'm at least not aiming low, but I've got to be a bit more... a little more careful about where I'm placing the shots or where I'm trying to aim for them. I think it's definitely better to be aiming too high and get spine shots than too low and just missing outright or just getting body shots. I'm trying to figure out where do I want to grab him, just trying to like position him properly. I guess something like that's probably. And shoo. Yeah, let's just try to turn you a bit, like... maybe like that. There we go. Okay, so we'll take that. Yeah, I know I'm a little nitpicky when it comes to the trophy picks. Leave me alone. I want to at least make sure they look good. And now, I don't think there's anything else really around here. I still do have a few minutes, so if I could actually spot something, I might just take it with the rifle. Oh, hello. Well, apparently this weekend wanted to give me everything. I was like, there's a wolf, literally... Oh, no, no. Go down. And there's a mission done too. Yeah, this weekend apparently wanted to say, you wanted to focus on just these species? Nah, we'll give you every species. We'll give you wolf, we'll give you elk, we'll give you bear, we'll give you deer. But I'll definitely take it, because after how some of the episodes can go... Oh, and level 7 now with the 300. That's probably going... There'll probably be a little bit of tangible, like, difference. Like, we'll actually see it's not going to be as wobbly, but I don't know how high you really need to get that before... like, you'll get a really good, solid thing with it. I'm pretty sure the 300 is ethical for the wolves. I'm just thinking about, is that why I had 243? But no, I think the 3... Oh. I might actually get more than one wolf if we go over there. Because those ravens circling means there's an elk carcass. And if luck holds out like it has been, we might see a wolf pack there. I don't know if I'd be able to get a wolf with a bow, though, because these guys are still kind of, like, small to aim for. Well, let's take a look at her. Okay, ooh, she got her in the test, and I thought I was aiming forward more. We'll just resume game. You'll have to double check. I think the 300's ethical for the wolves, but I don't entirely know, because, like, why else would I have had the 243 on this map? Yeah, I'm not really sure. Well, at least, again, it is, I think half of wolf species on the map now. Or maybe even more so. Wolf, elk, deer, bear. Yeah, I think it might be around half. Okay, let me just try to get a bit of a knot. You know what? It might be possible, too, because we're too close with that shot. Might have scared any wolves away. Oh yeah, there's the elk carcass right there. I thought it was actually further up because of how the ravens were, but no, just right there. Ooh. Oh. You guys want to try something neat? Okay, we're going to put this down. We're going to go in the inventory, and we're going to try the e-collar for a few minutes, just to try and see. Because we do have a bit of a combination lure here. We have that there. Okay, so I guess I have to place this after a certain distance away from the... This might actually work out really nicely to end this episode off. Because we've got that to bring them in. See, I don't know if it matters what direction the collar's facing at all or not. But we've got the elk there. We just heard a call. Depending on how close the wolves get, I may try with the bow. But, again, I have a much larger target to hit when it comes to, like, a deer species than it does the wolves for it. But it might be a nothing ventured, nothing gained sort of situation. I can't give it too much time, but maybe what I'll even do is I'll just speed it up in case we are waiting a little while. See, I don't know how fast they'd be to respond. Like, the puma, it took a while before it actually wandered in once we had the e-collar down. So I don't know if the wolves would be as cautious or they'd be coming in a bit quicker. I'll just kind of keep here waiting and watching. It's still calling, isn't it? God, it almost sounds like a seagull to me. Oh, I saw movement just up there. Oh, that's not a wolf. Hey, that's a deer. It's... Okay, well, I'm not calling it doe-in, so I don't know why she decided to show up here. I thought it was almost something more with, like, antlers I had seen. Man, she's just going right on her way. Unfortunately, it's not what I was hoping we would have seen coming in. Like, it might be that the wolf call just came from out... Now we have her calling back to us. Yeah, it might be that the wolf... Or the e-collar's out of the wolf's range for being able to pick it up. I thought it might have been worth a try, just given that this was here, but... I don't think we're going to be getting anything in. It's pretty weird how she just, like, surprised us over there, too. And I don't really see anything else movement-wise around the area either, so... I think it's worth a shot because we did have the combination kind of here of... I had the collar, had found this here. But I think we'll probably end this episode here with the... I don't even see where she went now. Well, things... Yeah, we'll end this off here, because again, this is... My big problem with this kind of style of hunting is, it's not bad if you have a lot of time where you can just sit and be very patient, but since I do have, like, the time crunch I'm kind of on, I will wrap things up here. Oh, or is there something there? Or is that just the way the trees were moving? Ah, just how the tree was moving. I was getting paranoid and hoping. Thank you guys for joining me on another weekend of Timbergold Trails Expeditions series. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to give a like, and if I'm in comments, tips, or tricks, be sure in comments right down below. I think this might be our little build-up or preparation episode for maybe trying the wolves next weekend. Because I do know an area I can try where they have, again, a fairly wide distribution across the map, but there's one area where it's very limited on what species you can find in that area. So I'm thinking it's either going to be a lot of elk or a lot of wolves. And since I'm really focused on either yet in the series, that'll be a good place to go. But until I do catch you in the next video, hunters and survivors, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy hunting.